Okay, for this part of the session, we're going to talk about how to put together your outline and go over what you will be graded on. Okay, so reminder, the project steps are to help you create an outline for your research paper. Your research paper is going to be 2 to 3 pages long, and you're going to discuss a specific adversity and how it can impact someone's life. And remember, you will be creating this on a document outside of the course, and then you'll be uploading it. Okay, purpose of an outline, lesson 20. An outline is a planning tool that maps out your essay. It is not a complete draft, but an organized brainstorm. In this outline, you will use your research conducted in the previous project steps to plan and map out what each paragraph will cover. So, the first part of the outline is going to be the introduction. Here is the format you will complete for the introduction, where you introduce your topic and provide your thesis statement. You need to have these different parts: the hook or attention grabber, background on the topic, and a 3-part thesis statement. So it states your topic, kind of your opinion or claim on the matter, like what's your statement about it, and your reasons of support. So let's look at this example. So for the hook, they have they're planning to do a quote about adversity, and then the background on the topic is this sentence: people often struggle with their weight. Provide possible reasons or common ideas about it. And then their 3-part thesis. So they have this statement: people who are clinically underweight have to overcome a lot of challenges, such as bullying, depression, and even finding adequate clothing. Okay, so they've stated the topic, which is that they're talking about people who are underweight, and then their either opinion or claim about it is that they have to overcome a lot of challenges. That's the point they're trying to prove. And then their support, they're identifying some of those challenges that they're going to discuss in their paper: the bullying, depression, and clothing. So note here, you will need to write about 7 to 10 paragraphs for your paper to make it 2 to 3 pages long. So let's talk about the next section, body paragraph 1. Here you will discuss your first reason of support. This should be the first one listed in your thesis statement. So body paragraph 1, we have topic, and then you're going to provide that evidence. And then the important part here is you comment on it. It says commentary ideas. So you talk about the evidence that you just gave or what you think about it. So here are some questions you could ask yourself or answer in that paragraph. What is this piece of evidence saying? Why is this evidence important? How does this evidence support or connect with your claim? So think about whatever you choose to include. I'm going to go back to the previous slide here. Go back to your thesis. Does it support what you said in your thesis that you're trying to prove or say or discuss? Okay, so here is an example. So again, this is part of your outline, just thinking about what you're going to write about. So your topic on this paragraph might be bullying due to being underweight. And then here's their evidence, the quote: underweight boys and girls were more likely to be physical and relational victims, respectively. Okay, and then possible ideas that they're thinking that they'll add in this paragraph or turn into sentences would be: kids underweight have higher risk of being bullied. Both boys and girls get bullied. They have to worry about health as well as being bullied. So let's read our note here. Notice that only the evidence has a complete sentence, but there's enough written to see what the paragraph will include. And that's completely fine. You don't have to write incomplete sentences for these things, but you do have to think through them and how you're going to create that paragraph. Okay, so then in your outline, you're going to outline the remaining body paragraphs. You'll use the same format from the first example for all of your body paragraphs. The same information needs to be included to ensure you are on the right track. Remember, you do not need to use complete sentences, but we need enough words to have a clear understanding of what you plan to write. And note, because your final draft needs to be 2 to 3 pages, don't be afraid to break out of the 5-paragraph structure. As long as your ideas are in order with your thesis, you can have multiple body paragraphs for a topic. You can also include a paragraph in the beginning to provide additional background information on your topic. Okay, please answer the questions for this activity now.